My dear, come a little closer to these words right now. You may have been trying so hard. You may have been pushing and pushing like you are carrying a heavy bag that never gets lighter. Maybe you have been forcing yourself to stay strong, forcing yourself to be okay, forcing life to make sense, forcing answers, forcing love, forcing money, forcing change. And sweetheart, I want you to know something very important. You are not wrong for trying. You were doing what you knew how to do. When we feel scared, we often tighten our hands around life. We grip, we plan, we worry. We try to control every little thing. We think, if I do not hold it all together, it will fall apart. So you hold, and you push, and you force. And then, one day, you feel tired down to your bones. If that is where you are right now, I want to place a soft blanket of love over your heart. You are safe here. You can rest here. You do not have to push in this moment. Take a slow breath in and let it out. Again, breathe in gently and breathe out softly. My love, if it feels good, place one hand over your heart, just like that. Let your palm rest on your chest. Feel your heartbeat. Feel the warmth of your own touch. This touch is a message to your body. It says, I am here with you. It says, you do not have to do this alone. It says, I can be kind to you. Now, take another breath, and as you exhale, allow your shoulders to drop a little, just a little. You have been holding so much, and it is okay to set some of it down. Right now, my dear, you are being invited into a new way, a softer way, a kinder way, a way that does not need you to force, a way that teaches you how to receive. Because life is not only about pushing, life is also about opening. Life is also about allowing. Life is also about trusting. And yes, sweetheart, life is also about receiving. You may have forgotten how to receive. Many people do. They receive a compliment and they push it away. They receive help and they feel guilty. They receive rest and they feel lazy. They receive love and they fear it will leave. They receive money and they worry it will run out. So the body stays tight, the mind stays busy, and it feels like peace is always far away. But my love, peace is not far away. Peace is closer than you think. Receiving is closer than you think. It begins right here inside you. It begins with a gentle choice. It begins with one soft breath. It begins with a new sentence you can say to yourself. And today, you and I will practice that together. This is a 4 times a day practice, my dear. 4 small moments each day. Not big, not hard. Simple moments that tell your mind and body, I do not have to force, I can receive. And over time, these moments can change your life. Because what you practice, you grow. What you repeat, you learn. What you say with love, your heart begins to believe. Now, before we begin the practice, let us be very gentle and honest about something. Forcing is often fear wearing a brave face. Forcing is what we do when we do not feel safe. We may look strong on the outside, but inside we are scared. You do not have to open it wide. You open it a little, and you feel fresh air come in. You feel light come in. You feel warmth come in. This is you allowing. This is you receiving. Now whisper, I open a little more. I receive a little more. I trust a little more. Good. Now let us weave the 4 times a day practice into your life even more clearly, so it becomes easy to remember. In the morning say, Good morning, life. I am open to good today. I release forcing. I receive guidance. I receive ease. In midday say, I pause. I breathe. I soften. I return to my heart. I receive support. In the afternoon say, I slow down. I do one thing at a time. I release pressure. I receive steady strength. In the night say, I let go of today. I forgive myself. I receive rest. I receive peace. Now, my love, I want to remind you of something important. You do not have to feel perfect to receive. You do not have to be healed enough to receive. You do not have to be good enough to receive. Receiving is your natural right. A baby receives love. A flower receives sunlight. The earth receives rain. You too are meant to receive. Now, if you notice a voice that says, but I don't deserve, let us meet that voice with a simple truth. You were born worthy. You were born deserving. You do not have to earn your right to be supported. So say gently, I was born worthy. I was born lovable. I am enough. Now breathe. Let these words sink in slowly. Now, my dear, we are nearing the end, and I want you to feel how this all comes together. Stop forcing. Start receiving. This is not just a nice idea. It is a way your body can live. It is a way your mind can rest. It is a way your heart can heal. And every time you practice, you are teaching yourself something new. You are teaching yourself, I can soften. I can trust. I can be supported. I can receive. Now I want to guide you into one final, longer, receiving moment. If you can, close your eyes. If not, just soften your gaze. Take a slow breath in and a slow breath out. Breathe in again and breathe out. Now imagine you are standing under a gentle waterfall of light. Not a heavy waterfall, a soft one. Like warm rain made of love. This light falls over you. It washes away pressure. It washes away worry. It washes away old fear. And you do not have to do anything. You do not have to force it. You simply stand there and receive. Let the light touch your forehead. Let it calm your mind. Let it touch your throat. Let it soften your words to yourself. Let it touch your chest. Let it warm your heart. Let it touch your belly. Let it relax your fear. Let it touch your whole body. And now, in this light, whisper these words slowly. I am safe. I am loved. I am supported. I am guided. I am open to receive. Life can meet me. Life can help me. Life can surprise me in good ways. I do not have to force. I can allow. I can receive. Now, breathe and feel the truth of this, even if it is small, even if it is just a spark. A spark is enough because sparks become flames, and flames become warm light. Now, my dear, bring to mind one thing you have been forcing, just one. Maybe it is a relationship, maybe it is a job, maybe it is healing, maybe it is money, maybe it is a decision. Do not pick something that feels too painful. Pick something gentle. Now imagine you are holding it in your hands like a small stone. Feel how heavy it is when you squeeze it. Now soften your fingers. Let the stone rest in your open palm. You are not dropping it. You are not giving up. You are simply not squeezing. And you say, I release the need to force this. I am open to the best outcome. I am willing to receive help. I am willing to receive guidance. I trust life to show me the next step. Now, breathe and feel what happens in your body when you stop squeezing. This is your new way. This is you taking your power back. Not the hard power, the soft power. The power that says, I choose peace. Now, sweetheart, let us end with a loving closing blessing. You have done so well. Even listening to these words is an act of love for yourself. Even trying this practice is a brave step. So I want you to hold this truth close. You are not alone. Life is with you. Support is possible. Love is real, and it is safe to receive. Tomorrow and the next day and the next, you can come back to your 4 moments. Morning, midday, afternoon, night. And each time you do, you are opening your heart a little more. You are letting go of pressure a little more. You are giving yourself permission to live with ease. So right now, my dear, take one last slow breath in and let it go. And whisper as gently as you can, I stop forcing. I start receiving. I am safe. I am worthy. And life supports me. We may say, I'm fine, but our belly is tight. We may smile, but our jaw is clenched. We may keep moving, but our heart is tired. So if you have been forcing, it is not because you are bad. It is not because you are weak. It is because some part of you is trying to protect you. Some part of you learned long ago, if I do not try harder, I will not get what I need. Maybe you had to grow up too fast. Maybe you had to be the responsible one. Maybe you had to earn love by being helpful, quiet, perfect, or strong. Maybe you learned that your needs were too much, so you became a doer, you became a fixer, you became a prover, you became the one who pushes. And sweetheart, you did that to survive. So we honor that part of you. We do not shame it. We do not fight it. We simply say, thank you for trying to keep me safe. And now we are learning a new way. Take a breath in and breathe out. Now I want to help you understand receiving in the simplest way. Receiving is not a trick. Receiving is not pretending. Receiving is not sitting and doing nothing while your life falls apart. Receiving is a feeling. It is a safe, open feeling inside you that says, life can support me. Receiving is when you stop squeezing your life like a tight fist and you begin to open your hand. You keep your strength, you keep your wisdom, you keep your boundaries, but your heart becomes softer, your breath becomes deeper, your body becomes calmer. You let good things come closer. You let help come in. You let love land. You let answers arrive. Receiving is like opening a window in a room that has been closed for too long. Fresh air comes in, light comes in, and you realize, oh, I do not have to hold my breath anymore. My dear, let us do a tiny body check right now. Notice your forehead. Can you soften it? Notice your eyes. Can you let them rest? Notice your jaw. Can you loosen it? Notice your shoulders. Can they drop a little more? Notice your belly. Can you allow it to be soft? Even if it is just 1% softer. This is receiving. This is allowing. Now I want to share a small picture with you. Imagine you are standing in front of two doors. One door is heavy. It is stuck. It only opens when you push with all your strength. You push and push. Your arms get tired. Your face gets tense. You feel frustrated. You think, why is it so hard? The other door is not stuck. It has a handle. It opens when you turn the handle and gently pull. It opens when you relax your shoulders and use an easy motion. Now, sweetheart, forcing is that first door. Receiving is the second door. And many of us were taught that life is only the first door. We were taught nothing comes easy. We were taught you must struggle to deserve. We were taught you must prove your worth. But my love, you are allowed to learn the second door. You are allowed to learn ease. You are allowed to learn support. You are allowed to learn a life that meets you, not a life you have to chase. So today we practice turning the handle, we practice opening, we practice receiving, and we do it in 4 simple moments each day: morning, midday, afternoon, night. 4 gentle check-ins, 4 loving returns, 4 chances to say, I am safe, I am open, I can receive. Now, before we move into the first practice, let us set a loving foundation. With your hand on your heart, whisper this softly or say it in your mind. It is safe to be here. It is safe to feel. It is safe to relax. It is safe to receive. Now take a breath. And as you breathe out, imagine you are releasing pressure from your body like letting air out of a balloon. You do not need to pop. You do not need to break. You only need to soften. Good. Now let us begin our 4 times a day practice. This is not about doing it perfectly. This is not about doing it every single day without missing. This is about building a gentle friendship with yourself. So even if you only do 1 moment today, you have already begun. You are already changing. You are already healing. You are already opening. Now, my dear, let us start with the morning. When you first wake up, your mind is like soft clay. It is ready to be shaped. If you wake up and grab your worries right away, your whole day can feel heavy. If you wake up and try to control everything right away, your nervous system stays tight all day. So we are going to do something different. In the morning, before you even rush into the day, we will teach your mind, I do not have to force today. So imagine it is morning. You are just waking up. Maybe you are still in bed. Maybe your feet are on the floor. Maybe you are in the bathroom washing your face. Wherever you are, you can take 20 seconds. That is all. Put your hand on your heart. Take 1 slow breath in and 1 slow breath out. And then say softly, today I choose ease. Today I release forcing. Today I am open to receive. Life can support me today. I am worthy of good today. Now, sweetheart, I want you to picture something simple. Imagine the day ahead like a river. If you fight the river, you get tired. If you try to control every wave, you get scared. But if you trust the river, you can float. You can steer gently. You can rest your body. So in the morning you set the tone. You say, I will not fight the river today. I will float with trust. And if your mind says, but what if something goes wrong? You can answer with love. You can say, if something goes wrong, I will handle it. I do not need to worry now. My dear, your worries are not helping you. They are only tiring you. So in the morning, we do a small reset, and then we begin the day. Now let us move to the second moment, midday. In the middle of the day, the world gets loud. People want things. Tasks pile up. Messages come in. And your body may start to tighten again. This is where so many people lose themselves. They leave their own heart. They leave their breath. They leave their peace. And they begin chasing the day. So midday is your return. Midday is your coming home. Even if you are at work, even if you are in school, even if you are caring for someone, even if you are in the middle of a busy place, you can still come home in your body. So in midday, you take a small pause. You might do it when you drink water. You might do it when you go to the restroom. You might do it when you wash your hands. You might do it when you look out a window. You pause. You breathe in. You breathe out. And you say, I return to myself. I soften my body. I let go of pushing. I open my hands inside. I am willing to receive help. I am willing to receive solutions. I am willing to receive peace. And then, sweetheart, I want you to imagine something. Imagine you have been carrying a backpack full of rocks. In midday, you take off the backpack for one moment. You do not need to throw it away. You do not need to solve everything. You simply take it off for a breath. You let your shoulders rest, and then when you put it back on, it feels lighter because you remembered you are not the backpack. You are the one wearing it, and you can set it down, even if it is just for 10 seconds. My dear, this is power. This is self-care. This is love. Now, we move to the third moment, afternoon. Later in the day, this is often when people get tired. This is when we push ourselves. This is when we say, just keep going. This is when we become sharp, impatient, or hard on ourselves. We might feel pressure. We might feel behind. We might feel like we are failing. And this is when the old forcing habit can get strong. So in the afternoon, we practice a new kind of power. Soft power. Soft power is when you do not give up, but you also do not squeeze. You stay steady and kind. So in the afternoon, you do this. You breathe in. You breathe out. You drop your shoulders. And you say, it is safe to slow down. It is safe to do one thing at a time. I do not need to force. I can trust the next step. Life is working with me. I am open to receive ease. Now, sweetheart, I want you to try a tiny exercise. On your next inhale, imagine you are breathing in peace. On your next exhale, imagine you are breathing out tension. Breathe in peace. Breathe out tension. Again. Breathe in peace. Breathe out tension. Good. Now notice your body. Even if nothing looks different on the outside, something is changing inside. Your nervous system is learning a new pattern. It is learning, I can pause, I can breathe, I can soften. And the more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Now we come to the fourth moment, night. At night, many people keep forcing. They lie in bed and their mind keeps fixing. They replay the day. They worry about tomorrow. They tell themselves they did not do enough. They judge themselves. They feel regret, and they cannot receive rest. So night is your receiving time. Night is your closing. Night is where you let goodness land in you. Even if your day was hard, you can still receive a gentle ending. So at night, you place your hand on your heart again. You breathe in slowly, you breathe out slowly, and you say, I did enough for today. I am proud of myself for trying. I release this day. I forgive myself for being human. It is safe to rest. It is safe to receive sleep. It is safe to receive peace. Now, my love, imagine a warm light above your head, not a bright, sharp light, a soft, golden light, like the sun at the end of the day. Imagine it gently pouring down over your scalp, over your forehead, over your eyes, over your cheeks, over your jaw. Let it soften your face. Let it soften your throat. Let it relax your shoulders. Let it relax your chest. Let it relax your belly. Let it relax your hips, your legs, your feet. This light is love. This light is support. This light is life saying, I am here. And you, sweetheart, are allowed to receive it. Now, as you rest in this light, you can whisper, I am held, I am guided, I am supported, I am safe. And then you let yourself drift into rest. This is the 4 times a day practice. Simple, gentle, real. And now, my dear, we are going to go deeper because sometimes receiving feels hard. Sometimes the moment you try to open, fear rises up. You might feel tight. You might feel tears. You might feel a voice inside that says, no, I can't. It's not safe. So if that happens, I want you to be very kind. That voice is not your enemy. That voice is an old part of you, a younger part, a part that learned long ago that life can hurt. So now we bring love to that part. Close your eyes for a moment if you can, and imagine a younger you. Maybe you see yourself as a child. Maybe you see yourself as a teen. Maybe you do not see an image, but you feel a sense of small. This younger you is holding something. Maybe it is worry. Maybe it is fear. Maybe it is loneliness. Maybe it is the feeling of, I have to earn love. Now, sweetheart, in your mind, go to that younger you. Kneel down, look into their eyes. and with a warm voice say, I see you. I hear you. You did nothing wrong. You are a good child. You are a good person. You do not have to earn love anymore. You do not have to be perfect to be safe. I am here now, and I will take care of you. Now imagine that younger you leaning toward you. Maybe they come into your arms. Maybe they hold your hand. Maybe they simply relax a little, and you say, it is safe now. It is safe to receive. It is safe to be helped. It is safe to be loved. This is healing. This is reteaching your heart, because sometimes forcing is not just a habit. Sometimes it is a shield. It is a shield that says, if I stay busy, I won't feel pain. But my love, you are strong enough to feel and still be okay. You are strong enough to soften and still be safe. Now, let us talk gently about one of the biggest blocks to receiving: guilt. Some people feel guilty for wanting good things. They feel guilty for wanting love. They feel guilty for wanting money. They feel guilty for wanting rest. They feel guilty for wanting to be seen. They say, other people have it worse. They say, I should be grateful. They say, I don't deserve more. My dear, gratitude is beautiful, but gratitude does not mean you must suffer. You can be grateful and still want more ease. You can be grateful and still want more love. You can be grateful and still want better health. Wanting good is not selfish. Wanting good is natural. Life itself wants to grow. Flowers grow toward the sun. Trees reach for the sky. Rivers move toward the sea. So it is normal that you want to grow toward goodness too. Now, with your hand on your heart, repeat softly, I am allowed to want good things. I am allowed to receive good things. I am allowed to feel happy. I am allowed to have ease. I am allowed to be supported. Breathe in, breathe out. Now, another block to receiving can be shame. Shame says, something is wrong with me. Shame says, I am not enough. Shame says, if people really knew me, they would not love me. Sweetheart, shame is a heavy blanket, and you do not have to wear it. You can take it off, little by little, with love. So let us say something true and kind. There is nothing wrong with you. You are learning. You are healing. You are growing. You are a human being. And you are worthy of love. Now repeat, I forgive myself. I release shame. I release old stories. I am learning to love myself. I am learning to receive love. Good. Now, my dear, let us bring this into real life. Receiving is not only words. Receiving is also small actions that match an open heart. For example, if someone offers you help, you practice saying, "Thank you." You do not explain. You do not push it away. You simply receive. If someone gives you a compliment, you practice saying, "Thank you." You let the compliment land. You let it touch your heart. If your body asks for rest, you practice giving it 5 minutes. You drink water. You breathe. You stretch. You step outside. These small actions tell your subconscious mind, "I am safe to receive." Now I want to explain subconscious mind in a very simple way. Your subconscious mind is like a recording inside you. It holds old messages you learned when you were young. Messages like "work harder." Messages like "don't trust anyone." Messages like "yo, ooh must earn love." Messages like "good things don't last." And sometimes these old messages play in the background even when you don't want them. So how do we change the recording? We give it a new message, again and again, gently, kindly. That is what affirmations do. They are new messages. They are like planting new seeds in the soil of your mind. And over time, these seeds grow into new feelings, new choices, and new experiences. Now, sweetheart, let us do a gentle affirmation flow together. You can say these out loud or in your mind. Take a breath and repeat slowly. I am safe. I am safe to relax. I am safe to let go. I am safe to receive. I am worthy. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of support. I am worthy of good outcomes. I am open. I open my heart. I open my hands. I open my life to blessing. Life supports me. Life is not against me. Life is learning to be kind to me. I trust. I trust the next step. I trust that help can come. I trust that answers can arrive. And now, breathe. Feel these words inside your body. Even if you do not fully believe them yet, you are planting seeds. And seeds do not need to be forced. They grow when they are watered. They grow with time. They grow with care. So we are not forcing belief. We are receiving new possibility. Now, my dear, let us speak about manifestation in a gentle way. Some people think manifestation means I must control the universe. No, sweetheart, that is forcing again. Manifestation in a loving way is simply this: what you focus on grows. If you focus on fear all day, fear grows. If you focus on struggle, struggle grows. If you focus on I am not enough, that feeling grows. But if you focus on love, love grows. If you focus on safety, safety grows. If you focus on receiving, receiving grows. So we are not trying to force life to obey us. We are choosing what we feed with our attention. We are choosing what we water. We are choosing what we practice. And this is why the 4 times a day practice is so powerful, because it brings you back to your chosen focus again and again. It brings you back to safety. It brings you back to openness. It brings you back to receiving. Now, sweetheart, there is another gentle truth. Sometimes the reason we force is because we are afraid that if we stop, nothing will happen. We think, if I'm not pushing, I'm failing. But my love, there is a quiet magic in allowing. When you loosen your grip, you can hear your inner guidance. When you stop pushing, you can notice opportunities. When you stop forcing, people can meet you. When you soften, you become easier to help. It is like trying to pour water into a cup that is upside down. Forcing is the upside down cup. Receiving is turning the cup upright, and then the water can fill it easily. So we are turning your cup upright again and again, morning, midday, afternoon, night. Now let us deepen the practice with a simple visualization you can use anytime. Close your eyes, my dear. Imagine you are standing in a beautiful, safe place. It could be a garden. It could be a beach. It could be a quiet room. Whatever feels peaceful. Now imagine you are holding a tight rope in your hands. This rope stands for control. It stands for pushing. It stands for forcing. Notice how your hands feel when you hold it tight. Notice your arms. Notice your shoulders. Now, very gently, loosen your grip. You do not have to drop the rope all at once. You simply loosen, one finger at a time. You breathe, and you loosen. As you loosen, say, I release control. I release pressure. I release forcing. It is safe to let go. Now imagine the rope becomes lighter and lighter until it turns into a soft ribbon, and you can hold it with ease. This ribbon stands for gentle direction. It stands for trust. It stands for allowing. Now say, I keep my wisdom. I keep my strength. And I choose ease. I am open to receive. Now breathe and feel what changes. My dear, this is a new way to live, not a perfect way, a kinder way. Now let us return to the heart again, because the heart is where receiving lives. Place your hand on your heart and let your voice be soft inside. Dear heart, you can rest. Dear heart, you are safe. Dear heart, you are loved. Dear heart, you do not need to push to be worthy. Now, sweetheart, I want to talk about receiving love, because for many people, this is the hardest one. Maybe you have been hurt before. Maybe you trusted and it didn't go well. So you learn to protect yourself. You learn to stay strong. You learn to handle it alone. But my love, you are allowed to be loved. You are allowed to be cared for. You are allowed to be held. Receiving love does not mean losing yourself. Receiving love does not mean you must accept poor treatment. Receiving love means you open to healthy love, you open to kind love, you open to respectful love, and you begin with the most important love of all, your own. So let us practice self-love in a very simple way. Look at yourself with kindness right now. Even if you cannot see yourself, imagine your face. Imagine your eyes and say, I am learning to love you. I am learning to be kind to you. I am learning to speak gently to you. I am learning to be on your side. Sweetheart, you deserve to be on your own side. You deserve your own kindness. And when you give it to yourself, it becomes easier to receive it from others too. Now, my dear, let us do a short receiving breath together. Breathe in and imagine you are breathing in support. Breathe out and imagine you are releasing pressure. Breathe in support. Breathe out pressure. Again. Breathe in support. Breathe out pressure. Now whisper, I receive support. I release pressure. I receive love. I release fear. I receive peace. I release control. Good. Now let us gently address money and abundance, because so many people force around this. They worry, they chase, they push, they feel scared. And sweetheart, money can feel like safety for many people. So when money feels uncertain, your body goes into fear. That is normal. So we do not shame that. We soothe it. We teach the body, I can be safe even while things are changing. So say softly, it is safe to be supported. It is safe to receive money. It is safe to have enough. It is safe to have more than enough. I am open to new ways of support. I am open to unexpected help. I am open to good opportunities. Now, my dear, receiving money is not only about money coming in, it is also about how you treat yourself. Do you act like you are worthy? Do you allow yourself to have what you need? Do you treat your time like it matters? Do you treat your body with care? These are all forms of receiving too. Now, if your mind says, but I don't see how this can change, that is okay. We do not force the mind to believe. We simply offer a new sentence. I am willing to see things differently. This is a very powerful phrase because willingness opens the door. Willingness says, I may not know how, but I am open. Willingness says, I don't have to force the answer. I can receive it. So let us practice it. Repeat, I am willing to relax. I am willing to trust. I am willing to receive. I am willing to be supported. I am willing to let life surprise me in a good way. Now breathe and let your body feel the softness of willingness. Now, my dear, sometimes forcing shows up as rushing. Rushing is fear. Rushing says, if I don't hurry, I will miss out. But sweetheart, you do not need to rush to be okay. So when you notice rushing, try this simple sentence, I have time. Even if you do not have much time, the sentence calms your nervous system. It tells your body, we are safe. So say softly, I have time. I can slow down. I can breathe. I can receive. Now, let us create a gentle rhythm you can remember. Morning, set the tone. Midday, return home. Afternoon, soften and steady. Night, release and receive rest. And in each moment, we are doing 3 simple things. We breathe, we soften, we affirm. Breathe, soften, affirm. That is all. Now, my dear, I want to include a few tiny stories because stories help the heart understand. Here is one. Imagine a little child trying to carry a big box. The box is too heavy. The child's face gets red. Their arms shake. Someone nearby says, sweetheart, let me help you. But the child says, no, I can do it. Because maybe the child thinks, if I accept help, I am weak. So the child keeps forcing. Now imagine an older, loving person kneels down and says, my dear, taking help does not make you weak. It makes you wise. The child pauses. The child breathes. The child lets the person hold one side of the box, and suddenly the box feels light. They carry it together. That is receiving. Receiving is letting life hold one side of the box. Now another small story. Imagine you are trying to fall asleep, but you keep telling yourself, sleep now, and the more you force it, the more awake you become. But when you soften, when you say, it's okay, sleep comes on its own. Receiving is like that. You cannot force the flower to open. You cannot force the sun to rise faster. You cannot force your heart to relax. But you can create the right conditions. You can breathe. You can soothe. You can speak kindly. And then sweetness arrives. Now, my dear, I want to speak directly to the part of you that is afraid to let go. Maybe you think, if I stop forcing, I will lose everything. Sweetheart, you are not being asked to give up. You are being asked to release suffering. You can still take action. You can still make choices. You can still say no. You can still protect yourself. But you do not have to squeeze life. You can act from love instead of fear. You can move from trust instead of panic. So we practice this. I take loving action, and I release the need to control the result. This is a beautiful balance. Say it softly. I take loving action, and I release control. I do my part, and life does its part. I am not alone. Now breathe. Yes. Now, my dear, let us come close to the heart again for a deep receiving moment. Place both hands on your heart if that feels good. Feel the warmth. Feel your breath under your hands and say, I am here. I am listening. I am safe. Now imagine your heart is like a small house with a door. For a long time, maybe the door has been closed. Maybe the windows have been shut because you were protecting yourself. Now imagine you gently open the door just a little, just a crack,